A Queensland woman drew motivation from the U.S. television series American Horror Story for the callous murder of her Adelaide grandfather, a court has been told. A court has heard that a woman was partly motivated by a U.S. TV series to murder her grandfather. Brittany Dwyer drove to Adelaide with her friend Bernadette Burns in August last year with the intention of robbing her grandfather, Robert Whitwell, of his life savings, $114,000 in cash he kept stashed at his house. But the plot the pair hatched ended up with Dwyer stabbing the 81-year-old to death, prompting claims from the prosecution that murder was always one of the options. Court documents released previously also revealed the 20-year-old did the dishes as Mr. Whitwell lay dying. In sentencing submissions in the Supreme Court on Wednesday, defense counsel Craig Caldicott said Dwyer seemed, to a certain extent, to have been motivated by American Horror Story, a TV series featuring murders and other gruesome crimes with some plots based loosely on real events. He said that aspect of the killing was very troubling, but told the court that some of Dwyer's history included gross exaggerations, including her claimed high level of drug and alcohol consumption. Justice Kevin Nicholson said it appeared Dwyer had a good upbringing but for some reason went crazy after she turned 18, going from zero to premeditated murder. That suggests a very worrying person, he said. Mr. Caldicott said Dwyer expected to spend a very long time in jail but asked the judge to impose the shortest possible non-parole period considering her guilty plea. Counsel for Burns, Anthony Allen, urged Justice Nicholson to impose a term for her well below the mandatory 20-year minimum. Mr. Allen said Burns was not even in the house at the time of the killing and did not have any murderous intent. She had pleaded guilty to the seldom used charge of felony murder, referring to a killing that occurs during the commission of another offense, in this case, the theft at Mr. Whitwell's home. Mr. Allen said Burns met Dwyer on Facebook and told the court that because she was born in New Zealand and was not an Australian citizen faced deportation once released from jail. In victim impact statements read to the court on Wednesday, Mr. Whitwell's daughter Tonya said that since the killing she had felt like she was drowning in life. The images I have of what my father went through in his last minutes of life consume me with sadness, she said. Mr. Whitwell's brother Jeffrey said the killing was tragic and senseless. He said it was a callous and horrific act and he singled out Burns as a cruel, evil, and dangerous person with no regard for human life. Justice Nicholson will sentence Dwyer and Burns in November.